Fani Willis right now is heavily accused of misusing funds, and this is a big deal because it's straight up illegal. Father whose son has been incarcerated for 5 years says this about Fani Willis. As you can see, that corruption is just running rampant in Fulton County Jail. It's time for something to be done. You guys are allowing these kids to be locked up knowing that lady is corrupt. She spent the money that was meant to help the children. And this is true. Fani Willis spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on high salaries for Nathan Wade and also vacations, lavish dinners, and much, much more. And this is not looking good, especially when you got the Georgia State Senate Special Committee now launching a massive investigation onto the Fani Willis case. Because Fani Willis was going against Trump, everyone started digging up a bunch of stuff about Fani Willis, including a felony that she straight up committed in 4K, which was recording a phone call in Maryland without a warrant. And she obviously is not a police officer, so that straight up is illegal and that's a felony. And she's trying to wiggle her way out of that one. And now there's investigations about misuse of public funds and potential conflicts of interest and people and whistleblowers being fired from her division and team. And if you really look into some of the receipts, some of the funds, it gets really weird. And even this guy, right, a citizen of the area, is pretty much frustrated about this. This money spent is nothing. They're not using this for anything to help the community or the children or the jails, but instead used for lavish vacations, wine tours, wine tastings. I mean, anyone will be mad in Fulton County. And Representative Jim Gordon is also launching an investigation into the Fulton County DA Fani Willis. Seems like everybody wants to be investigating Fani Willis because she's committing some of the worst atrocities I've ever seen. I mean, several other mayors and politicians have also got investigation launched on them, including like the super mayor in Illinois, Tiffany Henyard. She's also being probed by the FBI on her restaurant and her property management company because she's also been misusing of funds. And Fani Willis is just getting on the spotlight. And if you look at this, she obviously ducked out of a recent debate because she knows she's going to lose. And I guarantee you, the people who are debating against her probably have so much ammunition and so much stuff to talk about her. I think she basically surrendered. If nothing was wrong and if she was totally innocent, she obviously would have joined into this debate and just go one-on-one on whoever asked her questions or go against her. But because she knows she's in the wrong, she's committing felonies, misusing of funds, and now there's multiple investigations on her, it's not really looking so great. And people are saying on X that there's even potential jail time for Fani Willis. Not to mention, there's already a lot of theories coming out and evidence, like this one. Georgia investigation finds Fulton didn't count 1,300 votes in the 2022 primary. So yeah, it doesn't really look so good. And Fani Willis, by committing that felony, should be in jail right now, according to many people on X, because that's phone tapping in Maryland. You got misuse of funds, suspicious votes, and potential conflicts of interest. You have people getting fired. You got Nathan Wade and her team getting a massive 6-figure salary. And now it seems the citizens of Fulton County is finally coming in and saying a stop to this. Like, this man right here is probably sick and tired of her own money, his own taxpayer dollars being spent for basically nothing. All the funds in Fulton County are being misused. If all these funds are being used for, let's say, the kids, maybe his son wouldn't be incarcerated for 5 whopping years. And right now, we already have Fani Willis doing a lot of other suspicious things. And more dirt is being dug up on her, especially with all the people on X, all the people on social media seems to be basically against Fani Willis. I don't really see Fani Willis lasting any longer right now. So we have this whole entire deal with Trump. You got Letitia James, Alvin Bragg. You got Fani Willis all going against Trump. But it just seems Trump just sits there and all this dirt is being dug up about the other mayors and politicians. And this is not looking good for Fani Willis at all, especially with the elections coming up, with the debates coming up. She is probably not being reelected, and chances are there even is potential jail time.